What's up guys, Demigo is here and today I'm just gonna make a quick showcase of my progress so far in Abyss League. So far I'm level 85, um, playing on my Scion here. I decided not to play Ranger and instead go for some melee specific builds. At the moment I'm playing kind of similar build to Mathil's Frostblade Raider. Instead I'm just a Scion and modified my tree a little bit, but apart from that, it's pretty much the same, so you probably know already about this build. But yeah, let's just take a quick look at the skill tree. One of the good things about Scion as well is the fact that we can just get access to a lot more jewel sockets and easier access to the Scion life wheel, which we else would have to spend like 7 points to grab. On top of that, we get access to some pretty cool stuff like Raider, which gives us onslaught permanently when we have full frenzy charges, which we almost always have, as well as frenzy charge generation on bosses, which is really good. Of course, the starting node here, so we don't have to connect the whole tree. We also get Slayer. Slayer is fucking huge with the new Val Pact, because Slayer allows us to keep our leech up while we have full life, so it's basically like a permanent regen buff. And Valpact of course doubles our maximum leech rate, so we can get up to 40% regen. But that's mostly on big hits, and since we hit a lot of small hits, it's not really up that much, but it's still really damn good. So yeah, the tree is pretty generic. Grabbing cold conversion at the moment because we're using these physical claws here, but you could also just go elemental claws and then just spec out of this node here. I would probably do that later, but at the moment for Frostblades this is so good because of the chain and the free frenzy charge generation. On top of that, it's just like it gives me pretty good DPS. I'm using a 5-link belly because I was using a tablet before, but I was just dying with 4.4k life, so I thought that a belly was much better, and it really is. It's really nice. We're also using Starconias. We don't have a good enchant yet. Um, resist boots. Ideally, you don't want to use two-tone boots, but instead like have some enchant on them. Some rings, pretty basic. I didn't want to spend too much on the rings. I spent like 2C max on each. This one I found was pretty lucky. I could probably sell it for like 30, 25 KS, maybe. It's really good. Actually, I should just craft something on it. Probably fire cold damage. No, the firecraft is stronger. Yeah, fuck that. We're doing fire then. Okay, so yeah, our DPS in hideout is like 27 and 33k. This is on a 5-link and on a 5-link here because we have supported by level 16 faster attacks, which is really cool. And yeah, just a GG belt with a Stygian Vice you kind of want because the abyssal sockets are pretty good. Yeah, they're really good actually. So I'm just gonna showcase a quick map here, and then we'll just yeah, I'll just let you watch. Oh, I forgot to go over the gems real quick. I'm using added cold damage, Molten Strike, Wed, and Conk Effect. For a 6-link, I probably will swap in damage on full life, since I'm already always on full life. Aura's Hell of Ice on hit Assassin's Mark just for power charge generation. You're also using Hatred. You could also go Anger or Wrath if you want to go the LA Claw way. And then these are some like leveling gems. I don't use those. And the same here. I don't know if this is optimal setup, but it was just the colors that I had. And also one thing, where is it? Ancestral Cold also works on Molten Strike, but I just thought that it was too inconsistent and clunky to use. But you could do that, because if you hit the ground, it will automatically target the boss as well, so you would get the double amount of balls. It would probably be the best setup, but yeah, I just thought that like most of the balls don't hit the target anyways, because you're targeting like away if he's moving. So yeah, I would rather just use another gem instead. But yeah, the clear speed overall is pretty good, and it's kind of tanky actually. the fact that we have life gain on hit as well as the like insane leech is just really strong. And you can see the Slayer leech is just like I'm never taking damage, and even when I'm taking damage, then if I take hit here, I'm instantly regenerating back up, which is fucking crazy. And of course the leech just scales even better. Once you get higher and higher damage, the leech gets even better, and it eventually caps out at 40%, but still 40% of your life is pretty good, and then you can always increase your life to get even more like life regen per second. So yeah, overall, like at level 90 or like 95, I should be able to get around 5.7 to 6k life, especially if I get life on jewels. I have currently 4 jewel sockets, and none of them have life, so that's like easily 25% more life right there. So I would definitely be able to get some more life, as well as just I still haven't picked up these 4 nodes here, and the attack speed and the fury bolts here for the more damage is gonna be really sweet, like once I get to the next couple, like 6 levels or so. But overall I just leveled up actually. The damage is pretty strong. I die sometimes, especially like in Uber Lab as well. The traps still hurt, because I mean, even though that you should have permanent regen, when you don't hit any mobs, your regen goes away, and then you still like have no regen, because you only have the leech regen. And yeah, oh, we got a coves map, GG. But yeah, it's like you can almost face tank everything, just like back in the day, because of the life gain on hit from the claws. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. I can run Uber like I mostly die to traps, and then I died sometimes like when I had 4.4k life, but at the moment I don't die to Zaro, so that's really strong. Only to traps when I fuck up sometimes. But as long as you like bring 2 life potions, you should definitely be able to do it like pretty easily. And yeah, I would definitely recommend, like, the thing I did wrong was when I was leveling, it was first when I got the Uber Lab that I actually had the Slayer Leech, because it's really awkward, like the way that you get ascendancy points in a Scion, because you need 3 to be able to pick first class. So that means that on the first normal lab you only get a skill point, and on the second lab you get 1 skill point, and then you get to pick one of the classes, and then on the third lab, Merciless, you kind of want to pick a starting point, because or else you're wasting like at least 6 points. So you want to get 6 skill points here. So you pick this the node right here, and then you get another like attribute, and then you first get your last class and the last 2 points, which is in Uber Lab. I picked Raider first, but yeah, it depends on, like, if you wanna rather spend the 6 points, I would probably recommend doing that and then grabbing the starting node last, because that way you also have like saved up for the regrets, but you can always just get them from the quests actually. But like before I had the Slayer Leech, I died a lot in maps. Especially not really in maps, but just in the fucking abysses. They hurt so much, and without the Slayer Leech you were dying a lot. But once I get that, you know, I was almost never dying. I still sometimes die like to 1-shots and shit, but apart from that, I don't really die. And yeah, for the flasks, it's just, you can just watch it here what it is. Have one with removes bleeding, and basically everything else is just like whatever. But yeah, I think that's it for the guide. It was just supposed to be a quick guide, but thanks for watching. I'll post more videos about the build like in the coming days, so stay tuned to the channel. Peace out.